Hey guys, welcome back to another Leo Matic collection and welcome to the show. Today we're going to be doing the very clunky chumminess of the Combiner Wars.
Alright guys, and first, because this is very unstable, I wanted to show you this. We have Blackjack, Legends class, Riding, Groove, Deluxe class.
Oh, and we also have Mirage taming the wild Motormaster.
Like he's riding a horse. Yes, and we have Mirage on top of Motormaster. Alright guys.
We have a crazy display.
We do have a crazy display. We come up with the craziest displays for our annual collection videos, guys, as we do every year in October. October's a big month. Big month. We have
we upload all the collection.
Yeah, we have all the collection videos. We do.
Guys, I'll tell you what's happening.
This is our main decoration. This kicks off our decoration for the holidays sort of cycle, because we usually do something for Halloween. And yeah, we try to get a lot of content up in October, regardless of what we're doing the rest of the time. So with this particular one, guys, this is the last. So this is the final. Let's say this. It's the final collection for the Prime Wars Trilogy and for Combiner Wars. We will not ever be doing another collection for any of the Prime Wars or Combiner Wars, which is the first installment of the Prime Wars course. Titan's Return and Power of the Primes collections have been done for a while. This one was concluded this year. This is one of our most heavily collected lines. I don't think we got everything that was in this line. There's a lot of the airplanes and stuff we're missing. We never did get Drag Strip. Drag Strip is a Decepticon repaint of Mirage. Mirage!
Who is taming the wild Motormaster.
Indeed he is. But guys, so we added a couple of them this year. We had a Dead End and we had a Breakneck. Breakneck was sitting for quite a while in plastic before we got to him. So we're done with Combiner Wars at this point, but look, this is our last video.
So these two are fighting, and this guy doesn't know why he's not in the fight.
Yeah. Why am I over here yelling at Brawn? Why?
He doesn't know why he's in the fight, and he has to be in the fight.
It's a mystery, guys, for all of us. So let's
and then I have the 3 carbine arrows.
Okay, we're gonna go through this here, left to right, guys. So before we get into this, I do want to say this. So these are very durable. A little bit, Leo thinks they're a little bit clunky, and they are. You know, they're designed to be heavy duty, so you can plug them in and make these gigantic combiner robots, which actually we did a video where Leo made a character and just plugged everything in. But this has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed these a lot, and I dug this series. I really did. I thought this was a really cool series. There's a lot of duplication, though, as we will see here. They reused a lot of the molds, so
including I have this one in my head. It says the Battle of the Remold and Repaint.
So let's talk about Smokescreen. Smokescreen
was probably one of our first. He
was the very first guys that we got for the Combiner Wars series, and I'm amazed that he's still around. That's pretty wild to me that he's still, because I don't know how many at first that we have from any of the other lines that are still hanging out and around. And he's battling with Breakneck. And we got over there by our starter channel, we have Rook, we have Hound,
going crazy,
we have Swindle.
He's about to shoot him and him.
So those
this
three,
is the second part of the
and in fact,
battle.
this guy too. Those put him over there.
Oh, and plus Hound and Swindle.
Yeah, Hound, Swindle, Rook, and Brawn are all basically the same mold. And no, Smokescreen is not the same mold.
No. I'm just saying these are like the first ones that we ever got for this series.
Well, Hound is the second one we got, actually. Swindle came a lot later, and so did Brawn. Rook was about in the middle of when we got stuff. Over here we've got Mirage riding on Motormaster.
Mirage, I remember how we bought him at the store.
So we got that one at a grocery store. Guys, over here we have, so right here we have Motormaster. This is the best of the Voyagers that were in the line, I think, and I'm glad that he's still around. And I think, does that one turn into Minosaur? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
So that one is the only Voyager class we still have around, and it's a good one. Here we have Dead End, and like I said, we have Blackjack is the only Legends class that we still have. He is riding Groove, who's a Deluxe class.
I remember the exact story of how we got him.
Did they use any more of Groove? I don't think they did.
Wait, I also have one in my room. It's Rodimus. It's basically the same as this.
Oh, you have that Rodimus? Okay, yeah, go get him. So yeah, okay, so Leo's got the Legends Rodimus apparently in his room, so we're going to grab him. I'm going to try to move this and not knock it over, which is really hard on this table. So we have here, we have Sunstreaker, which is my favorite vehicle of this whole thing. Right next to him is Breakdown, and right next to him is Wheeljack, which these are all basically the same mold. So there's a lot of reusing of molds that was going on in this line. I noticed that they're doing that again in War for Cybertron, but honestly...
Unfortunately, I couldn't find his leg, but here he is.
Oh, okay, he's missing a leg. So the War for Cybertron...
He's one of our first.
Yeah, he's an early one. So the War for Cybertron... they're reusing stuff just like they did in Combiner Wars, but the problem with that to me is that a lot of those designs are funky. And so like Hot Wheels, right? You're buying paint jobs. I don't want to buy paint jobs at 20 bucks a throw. So the War for Cybertron, probably in 2021, we should have a collection video for that up, I think. We just don't have enough to really justify it for 2020, but again, we veer off subject a little bit. but this one, the Combiner Wars they started off the Prime Wars so strong with this line, and it ran for quite a while. This is one of the longest running sublines I think they had for quite a while.
Wait, subline?
Yeah, it's a subline. Well, I mean, Prime Wars, right? So the main line is Generations, then Prime Wars, then Combiner Wars. And the sublines, the other two sublines, Titan's Return and Power of the Primes, to me went by really fast.
A subline.
Yeah, they went by really fast, but I think it's because Titan's Return was so bad. That was just a truly horrendous line, and Power of the Primes was a little bit better, but by then Hasbro was in their, what I call their cheap mode, which they're still kind of in right now, and they just didn't recover. So War for Cybertron, I think they're doing a little bit better, but I think there's still parts of that sometimes tend towards the cheap. So, but yeah, there's a lot of just a little bit of retooling of the molds here to get the different head sculpts like the one for Dead End here. But you can see there's definitely a continuity of molds here. Ah, there I did finally knocked over.
You forgot Rook.
So look at these two, right? If you look down here at the foots, if you look at how this is structured, Breakneck and Dead End they're very interchangeable, I guess. So which is kind of cool that you could change arms and legs and stuff, and then plug them into anything. So and maybe that was part of the idea that you could actually plug them into one of the giant big combiner robots, just with whoever you happen to have around.
Look, so here you forgot Rook in the molds. Here's part of the Hound retoolings.
Yeah, that's what we said. We said Hound, Swindle, Rook, and Brawn are all the same transformation. And then there were some other ones too. There was Ironhide and Trailbreaker. We couldn't find those. I don't know where those went. I think we probably lost parts on those. So those are gone. But
those were also off-road.
Yeah, you can see those in parts.
Off-road.
You can see those in some of the other collection videos, guys. Or you can just go to the Combiner playlist where everything is. As well, but yeah, this is it. This is the very last time
off-road
we're going to be looking at. Off-road was one of them.
Yeah,
that was a really cool coloration.
Yeah, he was missing his head, and he had to say bye-bye.
Yeah, but this is the very last time, guys, we're going to ever be doing the collection for Combiner Wars, and here's the ones that made it through to the final land.
This one actually came with him.
Oh, did it? And that one's actually got the vinyl yellowing. That's how. It's not white. It's getting to be an eggshell sort of color, guys. You can see here.
And this one is pretty white.
Yeah, he is.
I'm surprised it's not eggshell yet.
Yeah, well, Mirage isn't either. The white on him, and neither is Groove. So, but we've got it. Actually, you can see.
Kind of Wheeljack.
Yeah, you got white. Wheeljack is an off-white as well. Because if you put something that's actually white next to these two with the white point, you can see it's off by a lot. But okay, so as we like to do with every collection video, Leo, let's do this one a little differently. So who is your favorite of these in the collection we have left in robot mood?
Oh. Well, I love this pretty white, so he's one.
Yeah, I would say Rook is one for me also.
He's two.
Okay, two of them, wow.
And he is three.
Oh, interesting. Breakneck. Okay.
And
I would say Rook. I like Rook a lot. I think he's got a cool face sculpt.
I also think he has a pretty light light.
Motormaster. I like his his combiner giant guy. I like that head sculpt. I don't like the regular head sculpt. So that one, I would say I'm just gonna pick one. It's gonna be Rook. Okay, so now who's your favorite in vehicle mood?
This one is
Motormaster. Okay.
I just love the gray and blue. That just looks so cool.
So it's a purple. So that one's a gray and a purple.
Purple guy.
Yeah, and it's a metallic-y purple. It is very cool. I like that one a lot, actually. That's one of probably my favorite Voyager of the entire thing. But I still love Sunstreaker. I think this is just
Me too.
This is a great. This works together just so perfectly. His wheel's stuck for some reason, but I just dig this.
I like Wheeljack, even though he's one of our very first.
Yeah, Wheeljack was another early one.
I'm pretty sure he was the
he's
first.
okay. You can see these guys have problems with their spoilers. So you can see his spoilers missing on both of these two.
Then the pretty white motorcycle.
I guess you can put it together and have a black and white spoiler. Oh, Groove? You like Groove too? Okay, Groove's cool.
In fact, just take that part off.
I do like this color of magenta though on Dead End as well. I think this is really good. There's just a lot of stuff that I really like about this line.
Jackie's spoilerless.
Jackie doesn't get a spoiler anymore. Sorry, Jackie. No spoiler.
It's okay.
He's gonna donate it to Breakdown.
That wouldn't make sense. They're enemy teams.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
It's just we have to get a complete spoiler.
Okay.
Just like the black and white spoiler. Just like the TV shows were in the olden days.
Yes, just like that. Yep. So.
And then I like him in vehicle mode too.
Yeah, he is. He's cool in vehicle mode. Actually, the 6-wheeled SWAT vehicle. Yeah, I like that a lot as well. I liked Brawn. I thought he was way cooler than I was expecting. I really enjoyed the Brawn figure as well.
Now to my 3 favorites.
Okay, overall favorites you're gonna go with? Okay.
All right, Rook.
Rook, yeah, that'd be one for me too.
I think he's very cool because he's like one of those guys who are good in vehicle mode but also good in robot mode.
For sure. Yeah, he's probably the best of both worlds because he's.
Actually, I have 4 favorites.
4, wow.
Sorry, 5.
5 favorites. For somebody who thought this line was clunky, you've got a lot of favorites.
Well, I mean, these were kind of the first toys.
Yeah.
So I mean, I kind of have a.
Yeah, this was when we started to. This one and Age of Extinction were 2 of our first major collections.
Here's Breakneck.
Breakneck, yeah.
He's my favorite.
You like him better than Dead End, huh?
No, Dead End's my 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, here you are.
So we have the brothers here. I think these are both cool because
I like the magenta and there's the gold on those things on his legs. I think that gold on Dead End just looks so good. Like that's one of my favorite paint jobs. I think is Dead End.
The 4th one and final, but not. Wait, no, sorry, not final. This one.
Good old Sunstreaker, yeah.
I think that even though he used the retailings of both of them, I think he was pretty good overall.
Yeah, he was for sure. And this was another that Motormaster is just so good. It's just so good.
5th favorite.
Like the coloration here, like they did a lot of really clever design choices.
My
here.
5 favorites
Visually.
overall.
A lot of these transformations are funky, but a lot of the colors are just really so good.
I love this. This one's my 5th and final.
Okay. So you like the gold and the purple and the gray?
Purple, like purple guy.
Yeah. Yeah, Leo's on a bit of a FNAF bender again, guys.
I love FNAF.
I know. So yeah, we have a FNAF playlist, guys, which is
Oh, and by the way,
our stars doing, certainly not mine.
So anyway, I think these are like my overall favorites. There's just some of these figures that I think look good in vehicle mode and robot mode. So here's
I wish
drum roll, please.
I wish Trailbreaker was here too, because I love that figure also.
Drum roll, please.
It's kind of sad that he's busted out, but okay, drum roll.
First up is Rook. I think that he was also one of our very first.
No, he was about in the middle.
Yeah, but he's like one of those very rare and hard to find good ones in and out.
He was, what was he part of? He was part of the,
I think White and
the
Gold
rescue
Prime.
guys with,
White and Gold Prime.
No, well, maybe, but he was part of, the one with, blades, the helicopter blades, and then there was, I think Red Alert was in there somewhere or something too. It's like the medical crew.
Yeah. Second one is Sunstreaker.
Nice.
I love the car. It just looks like sunset.
Yeah, it is really good. That one just works so well with that mold and those colors.
Well, I mean, it's an upgraded version of the old Lamborghini Countach.
It looks like a hypercar. I would say that. I wouldn't say it. To me, it doesn't look like a. I wouldn't say it looks like a Countach to me, but to me, it looks like more like a Gallardo, especially at the headlights. In fact, I was kind of sort of trying to recreate that one when I did the Gallardo. I just completely botched it, but.
You were?
Yeah, vaguely, but I just did it in maroon because I thought I wanted the headlights, and that's why I did that one in maroon. I just the paint I was using was some problems with it, guys. But you can check that out in the model build playlist if you want to. But yeah, I love that car. I was looking everywhere for those headlights in an actual
I don't
vehicle.
think there was a side swipe in Combiner. Oh.
No, they didn't. I don't think they used side swipe. No, I don't think they did.
That would have looked weird.
That would look kind of cool. Could have had a red car. I think by then though they were kind of moving. Sideswipe was in Robots in Disguise as well. I think at that time.
Rid, you mean?
Rid, yep. The Robots in Disguise on Cartoon Network, which we collected almost all of, guys. Feel free to check out that playlist.
That also has Bloody Knockout.
Yeah, I think he is in that one. Yeah.
Guys, there's some figures that are not with us today.
That is true, guys, and you could go back and look at the old playlist or the old collections from previous years.
We have put a lot, and a lot of combiners away.
Yeah, it is one of our biggest collections by quite a bit.
Like the red and blue Prime.
Yeah, the large Voyager Prime and Battlecore Prime. There's a couple of different Primes, and those are gone. Who's the other one that? Oh, what was that guy's name?
And then we have the 3 trucks that were off-road, Ironhide, and Trail Cutter. Those 3 are all gone.
Yeah.
They were boxed up really early.
Yeah, for some reason that mold wound up losing parts readily for some reason. But this is what we got left, guys. We still have some really, really cool ones though.
These are the survivors.
They are. So this is your Survivor class from Combiner Wars 2020, the last in line, the very final collection videos for Prime Wars that we will be doing on this channel, guys. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed our look at this. If you do, please give us the old thumbs up, guys. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already, guys.
Extendo shoes.
If there is the blue notification bell and the comments available, feel free to use those if you care to do that, guys. Whether or not, please come follow us on our Twitter feed, where updates to the channel are made pretty much by myself when they happen. And guys, you can comment the videos there. And guys, there is Twitter-specific content such as displays, which you can only get there, guys. If you use Twitter, come follow us. It's a party. We'd love to have you and all that good stuff. But here it is, one last look.
At Mr. Extendo Shoes.
Forever and ever and ever for the Prime Wars.
Look, it's
for
Mr.
Combiner
Extendo
Wars
Shoes.
in a collection, guys.
It's Mr. Extendo Shoes.
Yes, and Brawn is going to see us out, guys. We'll see you all next time.
Mr. Extendo Shoes.
Bye-bye.